We are looking at differentiation of exponential function, which is of this form. Okay. Um, if you have y, if y is equal to exponential power x. Okay. Want to see how to differentiate exponential function. Okay. The derivative of exponential function is what? It's the same as a function. Okay? But if there is a attachment to the exponent, we have a constant, an integer attaching to that variable. Okay? The differential coefficient of the exponential function will be equal to the function itself, then over times the derivative of the what? Of the power. Derivative of 3 is what? Is what? Derivative of 3x is what? Is 3. So times 3. Okay? So in summary, in general, if y is equal to exponential to power f of x could be anything. Okay? Your dy dx will be equal to the exponential with the power, and then times the derivative of that power, which is what? F prime of what? Of x. Okay? Let's see applications to this. Let's see examples. Let's see examples to this. Question 1. Differentiate this. So how do you do that? Differential coefficients, your dy dx of the exponential, I've said, always the what? Always the what? The function. And then times the derivative of what? Of this power. What is the derivative of this one? That would be what? 3 what? 3x squared minus 1. So that's that. Finish. Just one line. But if you want to do it in a more elaborate way, okay, what we are going to do, this is your question, e to power x3 minus this. What we are going to do, we are going to give the power, the exponent, a letter, call it u, where u is equal to what? X3. X to power 3 minus what? X. Therefore, now we have a chain rule, functions of function. We now have a functions of function. Y is the functions of u, and u is the functions of x. Okay, so that means we can have the y du here, the y du, which is equal to what? Du. Then here, the u, the x is equal to what? If you differentiate this one, that will be 3 will go to the front, 3x2 minus 1. The derivative of this is 3x squared. The derivative of x is what? Is 1. Okay? And how do you get the derivative of x is having power 1. So if you differentiate this, the 1 will go to the front. Okay? Then write the question again, and then minus 1. That will give you 1 minus 1, that's 0. That's 1x power 0. And anything to power 0 is 1. So 1 times 1. That's what? That's 1. So the y dx now, in this case now, y dx now become the y, the u times what? The u dx. So these are functions of function. Okay. Ideally, this one will cancel out. The u will cancel out. So it's simple as what? Y du, the y dx. Okay. But we are not cancelling anything out here. We just make substitution. Your dy du is what? Your dy du is we have the value. And then the u ds is what? Is this value. So that's 3x squared minus 1 times what? Times eu. Then replace the u back. Replace your u back. If you replace your u back, then you have 3x squared minus 1 to bracket e exponential to power what? Your u is what? We'll use s cube minus what? Minus x. So that finished that question. Okay? Somebody that performed this process and somebody that performed this process, they'll get the same answer. So the choice is yours, which one is that you want to use. Okay? But sometimes if you are not careful, when the exponentiate is becoming complicated, it's becoming an expression, it's becoming complicated. Sometimes it's better to use this approach to avoid making mistakes. Okay? So that's that on that question 1. Question 2. Yeah, differentiate y equal to x. Okay? We're going to use the two methods. The first one, the first method, which is equal to y dx will equal to the derivative of what? Of this power is what? Is 2x. The derivative of x squared is what? Is 2x. What of this one? That will be plus what? Plus half x minus half. I'm going to explain that. And then times what? The exponential x squared plus what? Plus root x. Okay? Don't forget that when you have the ddx of what? ddx of this will be equal to what? ddx of this will be what? Remove this square root. That will be half. Okay? Then if you differentiate this, the half will come to the front. Then x what? Half minus 1. That's minus half. Okay? And that will give you what? That will give us what? Half. That will give us half. Half times this minus is 1 over x what? X half. And that's equal to what? 1 over 2 root x. Okay? So that's that. So final answer for this one will be equal to what? The y dx will be equal to 2x plus 1 over 2 root x, close the bracket, and then exponential s squared plus what? Plus root x. It finished the work. So if you like, you can use the other method also. You can use the function, the functions of functions and methods. Okay. So that's that. It's just that's why I say that when your expression is becoming complex, it's better to use the other methods. Okay, to avoid making mistakes. So let's see the other method. Y equals what? Y equals to x. Okay. So let's give this power a letter. So y equals to what? E to power u. And u is equal to what? U is equal to s squared plus what? Root x. And then the y du, in this case here, will be equal to what? EU. Then the u dx is what? The u dx is what? 2x plus what? If you differentiate this, I've already explained that. I have the value there. I don't have to waste time there. So that's 1 over 2 root x. So then the y dx will be equal to what? The y dx will be equal to the y du. The y dx will be equal to this one is the y du, but this y is a function of u. So this is the y. This is the y du. Okay. Now this is the y and the u. So we now have the u times the u dx. So substitute. If you plug in, then you have what? Your du dx is what? Is 2x plus 1 over 2 root x. Then times eu exponential. Replace your u back, which is what? Which is s squared plus root x. So that finished the work. The next question, which is y equal to exponential to power s cubed minus x. Okay, we can do it straight away without wasting time. So the y dx will be equal to what? Y prime will be equal to the derivative of this power is what? 3s squared minus 1. Okay, then exponential s cubed minus this. In more detail, so what we just do, y will be equal to what? E to power u, where u is what? Where u is equal to s cubed minus this. So then we can get the y, the u, which is what? EU. Okay, and we can also get the x. We can get the u, you can get the u and the x. If you differentiate this, that will give us 3x squared minus 1. Okay, then we can get the y, the x, which will be equal to the y, the u, times the u and the x. So whatever can stop here must start here. Okay. Then substitute the y du is this times the u dx is what? 3x squared minus 1. Okay. So then the next thing to do is for you to replace this u back, which is equal to 3x squared minus 1 over e. Your u is what? Your u is x cubed minus what? Minus x. So that's that and that question.